If you are ready to unlock how you are going to be able to make 6 or 7 figures extra in your business, I just need you to type ready in the chat. Welcome to the AI in Business Challenge. If you are in the room, we are getting ready to start our VIP session where we go for an hour and I answer questions that you have about your business. This is your time to shine. I love the VIP room because we are able to customize the questions to your business. We're able to answer specific questions that you have to help you elevate and grow. Now, I'm going to be honest. Some of y'all were able to sneak in the room today just as a sneak peek. So if you're not VIP tomorrow, you won't have access to the Q&A. So team, I want you to drop the link in the chat. If you're not VIP, you want to make sure you upgrade because you will be able to ask questions. You'll get access to the replays, lifetime access to the replays. You'll get access to all of the prompts and all of the things that I'm going to talk about and all of the tools that I'm going to give, the grant list and all of those amazing things that we're going to go over and unlock over the next couple of days. Now, in the Q&A, there are some rules. Okay? When you come up, you have to say, my name is, my question is. My name is, my question is. You're going to feel like you have to give me the backstory. I promise you don't. Just go straight to the question so I can give you the answer so we can respect everybody that's in the room and try to get to as many people as possible. You do have to use the raise your hand feature. So there's a button at the bottom. You can actually go hit it now. There's a button at the bottom that says raise your hand. If you don't see that button, there's a heart button that says react. There's a heart button that says react. Here's another house rule. Your cameras do have to be on. I will not talk to a black screen. I don't talk to Casper. So if you want to ask a question, your camera has to be on. I will not be able to answer questions inside of the chat. So if you can come on camera, I would ask you to come on camera and ask your question. Remember, my name is, my question is. If I have to cut you off, if I have to put you on mute, I promise you I'm not a rude person. I am the nicest person ever, but I just want to make sure we're able to get to as many people as possible. So don't get offended. Don't get offended if I have to put you on pause, okay? Just know you didn't follow the rules and I want to get to as many people as possible, okay? So what I want to say is I want to answer questions. I want to respect the room. I want to respect the space. And if you have your VIP backgrounds, make sure you put your VIP backgrounds up so we can make sure we're answering your questions first, okay? I want to go ahead and get started so we can knock out as many questions as possible. Ms. Millicent, how you doing?
Hey, Coach, I'm wonderful. Thank you. So my question is about competition. I'm a little bit different in this category with hydroponic farming. Is there a lot of competition, or is that something I need to be concerned about?
Yep. So we don't worry about the competition when it comes there. There is competition when it comes to grants and getting money for your business. But I am a person that I don't believe in worrying about the competition because I'm so committed to my impact and my mission. And I know there is a company that will see my vision and see my impact and want to invest into me because of the amazing things that I'm doing. So although there could be competition out there, what we focus on in the impact and the change that we're going to make, and we just find the right company that wants to align with us based off of that. Awesome. Great question. Is it Marlene? Marlene? Sorry if I mispronounced that. Please correct me.
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Hello?
Hi, how
I'm
are you?
fine. How are you? I'm good. My question, my name is Molly. My question is, I've been trying to look at the grants and everything they give, and as I said, I'm a aspiring business owner, so I cannot find any thing for people that don't have a business.
So there's tons of grants out there for entrepreneurs that don't have a business yet. But the grants that I teach, you either have to have the idea of having a business or starting a business or already be an entrepreneur. So on the 2026, if you're VIP on the 2026 grant list, there's a ton of grants that you can go apply for. Some of them don't even require you to have an LLC or EIN yet. There's grants for your impact. And what we're going to unlock this week is how to answer those questions, even if you don't have a business yet. So there's so many grants. There's millions of dollars in grants out there that you can get, even if you haven't established your business yet.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. What's up, Mr. Nixon? I can't hear you.
To oh,
I can't hear you.
okay, what about now?
I can now.
Okay, it wasn't allowing me to unmute.
That's
But
okay.
okay, well, greetings. My name is Samuel Nixon Jr., and my question is, Coach K, will you be teaching us too how to look for grants by category in sequential time frame across states and across the globe?
Yeah, so you can use AI for time frame.
Yeah.
What I'll teach you, I won't be able to teach it. I'll be able to teach you how to search for grants. I'll show you how to use and leverage grants on Grant Watch and how to break it down by category. I won't be able to break it down by state because we have every state that's in probably every state and country on the challenge with us this week. But I'll show you how you can kind of navigate through Grant Watch and how you can use AI to help you as far as like time frame.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. And globally too.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thank you much. They're looking
You're
forward to
welcome.
it.
Thank you. What's up, Carla? While we wait on Carla to come up, hold on 1 second, you guys. I want to make sure that everybody has access to the Facebook group because this is where we're going to post a lot of our homework assignments. This is where we're going to be able to connect. And I'm also going to do a giveaway for somebody that takes action today. So, team, if you can drop the Facebook group and if somebody can be monitoring the Facebook group for me, team, and just let those who are part of the challenge inside. So if you want to click on the link, I need everybody to click on the link and go join the Facebook group because inside of the challenge once we get into the teaching, there's going to be a few giveaways that I am going to do and you have to be inside of the Facebook group. Yes, the Facebook group is for everybody, even if you're not inside of VIP. Yes. Yep, click on the link. Just click on the link. And if you're already inside, you're already inside. Okay. What's up, Carla?
It won't. Hi,
How you
can
doing?
you hear me? Good.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, it wouldn't let me unmute either.
That's okay. I can hear you.
My name is Carla Gibson, and my question is for a product-based business, how would you go about building like brand awareness on social media?
Yep. What type of product is it?
So it's the beauty industry, like hair care and yeah.
Yep. So if I was in the beauty industry and I wanted to do brand awareness, I would talk about the problem that my business is going to solve. So maybe I started this beauty brand because I couldn't find a product on the shelf that matched my hair care needs. Maybe I started this because I seen a need, or there's people that suffer with, hair loss, or there's people that suffer with, alopecia, or whatever your target audience is. I would talk about how my brand would solve a solution to their problem. Okay. Or will become a solution to the problem. Then I would actually find people to actually market the business for me. So I would send my product to maybe 4 to 5 people for free and ask them for reviews, honest reviews in return. And that would be my social media content. I would blog about my product. I would talk about why I started this product. I would do packaging reels. I would do how I sourced the product, how I came up with this product, how I'm labeling the product, all of the benefits of the product. And I would just be very consistent with social media content, posting at least once a day, sometimes twice a day if you have the capacity for it on all social media platforms. I wouldn't highlight me. Nobody cares about your name. Nobody cares about your business, the name of your business. What they want to know is how you're going to solve a problem that they have. And everything that I do with my business and with my product, I will be talking about how my product should be in your home and how it's going to help you with your hair, with your beauty, with whatever the beauty brand is.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay. Team, can you drop the link? There you go, Keisha. Customer support. Please reach out to customer support. What's up, Tess?
Sit down, sit down.
What's up, Tess?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Sorry, let me see. So my name's Tess Andoy. I'm from Seaside, California. And my question is there a limit on the amount of grants that you can receive per year,
No,
or?
no limit on the amount of grants you can receive. We have somebody inside of our community. Her name is Megan. She's received over $7.2 million in grants, and there's no limit on the amount of grants that you can receive.
Oh, wow. And do you have to file taxes on that, or is it?
Grants are taxable because it's income for your business. However,
Okay.
you're taking that money and reinvesting it back into your business. So I don't want to tell you don't worry about taxes. You should definitely
Mhm.
always worry about taxes. But because with a good CPA or tax strategist, and you're taking this money and reinvesting it back into your business, you'll be fine.
And you can use it to start another business or fund another, kind of like rinse and repeat.
So we'll talk about budget breakdown. So I'll break down your
Mhm.
budget and how things that you can put inside of your budget to help you grow. And we'll show you different strategies with that.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. All right, you guys, remember when you come up, one question as well. One question as well. What's up, Cassandra? What's up, Cassandra?
Oh, I'm mute.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, it's not letting me
I can
get.
hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, how you doing?
I'm good.
Um, I'm Cassandra. My question to you was, I'm an entrepreneur and I do actually have the business file and all of that, but I usually work a 9 to 5 to like do the things that I've been trying to do until I realized that it's grants
Gotcha. Can
and
you
loans
repeat
out
the
here
question
that,
for me?
yeah. So the question is how do I get the grants? Because like I applied for, I
So
can name at least 10.
your question is how do you actually get the grants, correct?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
that or the loans because
gotcha. So when we apply for grants, one, you have to apply for multiple grants. So applying for one grant or two grants or even 10 grants sometimes might not be enough, especially if you're not applying for the grants the correct way. So the goal for this 5 days that we're going to spend together is one to show you how to find the grants, show you how to grow in your business, but most importantly, show you what to say on the grant applications. Because even though you completed 10 grants, 20 grants, 30 grants, you might be answering these grant applications incorrectly, and it won't land you a grant if you're not answering it the right way. So when we apply for grants, what we do is we focus on our impact. And when we focus on our impact and we talk about the growth of our business and how our business is going to solve a problem and become a solution to the problem, that's what's going to help us land a grant for our business. So over these next couple of days, I will show you the strategies on how to answer the grants the correct way, but most importantly, how to find additional grants that are out there and available for your business. Awesome. Thank you. What's up, Miss Mary?
Hello, Coach K. How are you and everyone?
I'm good.
Good. My name is Mary Jones. And so my question is, I want to be able to, I'm just starting out, so I want to be able to go through this process, but get to a place where I can be certified to actually write grants for people.
Good
Well,
question. So
yeah.
towards the end of this, I've had a couple of people that have asked me about my mentorship program in my inner circle. And there will be, I've decided to open up a couple of spots where I can show people how to, I can spend 6 months with you and show you how to grow in your business and show you how to excel in your business, but also show you how to, if you desire to be a certified grant writer, how to write grants for others, and apply for grants for others as well. So we'll talk about that later this week. But there's already been a couple of people that have asked me to open up my mentorship. So I will talk about that towards the end of this week, if that's okay. You're welcome. Thank you. No, I no longer write grants for others. I show you how to do it, but I do have a group of people that I work directly with that are certified grant writers, Nancy. What's up, Deborah?
Hi again. My name is Deborah Davis, and my question is in regards to classification because I'm in the entertainment business. I really got concerned because I keep seeing classifications under these grants that I'm writing as adult education. Adult entertainment, and I didn't want to put out the wrong.
That's not if it says that and it's not under your classification, it's just not the grant for you. So we would just find another grant. So what I'm going to show you this week is how to properly locate grants that align with your mission and your impact and the grants that you should be applying for.
Right. Okay. Thanks. Because I was just going down the list. And
Yep.
I didn't even see a other. I just saw adult.
Yep. So if it doesn't have it, don't if it's not if it doesn't align with you, then don't apply for it.
Okay, great, thanks.
Awesome. So there's a statement in the chat that says, I buy grants. Don't buy grants. Don't pay application fees. Don't pay anyone to, like, if somebody says, oh, send me $200 and I can get you a $2,000 grant. We don't do that. We don't buy grants. All right. It just says iPad. It says hoop something basketball behind you.
Hi, my name is Teron
Hi, Teron.
Gillespie. How you doing?
Good.
My question is, since I'm wondering if I should still be trying to apply for grants now that I'm restructuring my business since day 2 of the Fund Your Business Summit. I've added
Gotcha. So
parent company.
your question is, should you still be applying for grants even though you're in the process of restructuring your business?
Correct.
Absolutely. So some of those micro grants you still can apply for. So like if you are a VIP, there's probably about 10, maybe 15 grants on the VIP list that you can go apply for. I believe they're highlighted in yellow because some of them don't even require LLC or EIN yet. So even though you're in the process of restructuring your business, you still can apply for some of those micro grants. Now, when we talk about the $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 grants, you won't be able to apply for those until the business is structured properly.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Awesome. Awesome. What's up, Rebecca? Tim, can we make sure we're lowering everybody's hand after they come up, please?
Let me unmute.
I can hear you.
Okay. Hi. So my name is Rebecca. My question is, I'm restructuring my business, and I wanted to have it where it was an LLC.
Go straight to the question for me.
Oh, so I wanted to restructure as a holding company owning my LLC. How can I still apply for grants if it's that type of structure?
You can, absolutely. So yeah, you still can, even though you have a holding company that owns the L, you would apply for the grants under the LLC that you have, and your holding company would still kind of stand on its own. We're going to have a guest speaker. Prime Corporate Services is one of our partners that we work directly with. So if you give me a couple of days, Prime will be inside and they'll be able to talk to you about structuring and setting up the holding company the correct way. But yes, you can still apply for grants.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Awesome. Let's see. Remember, when you come up, your camera does have to be on. And for the sake of time, make sure when you come up, it's my name is, my question is. If I have to cut you off, I promise you I'm not being rude. We just got a lot of people in the room and we have a hard stop at 6 so we can get into the main session. What's up, Bill?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Listen, was there a call yesterday where you passed out a list?
There was a call yesterday for a Father's Day grant, and we gave did you say did I pass out a list?
No, but there was a call after that yesterday?
Yeah, we had a VIP kickoff call yesterday as well.
Okay, somehow I missed that call. I was there waiting. Nobody let me in the room.
It might have been the time. There might have been an issue with the time. We did have to move the time up just for the holiday. However, the VIP kickoff call will be inside of your VIP portal.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. You guys, if you have any questions about customer support, maybe you are missing a product, maybe you can't seem to find your download or your ebook, or you have questions about if you're a VIP, my customer support is live in the chat right now. So team, if you can drop the link to customer support for me. Yes, the first hour is going to be Q&A. So the first hour is Q&A. Today it's open for everybody, but tomorrow it will be for VIP only. So if you have questions and you want your questions answered and you want the support that you need, I highly encourage you to be a part of VIP. VIP, you can say it's an investment of just $97. You can set it up on payment arrangements as well. So if you want to be a part of VIP, it's a $97 investment. You can do Sizzle, you can do Klarna, you can do Afterpay, you can do Zip, and you can break those payments down as well. Keith, I wouldn't worry about if anyone else had issues with their ebook, but if you had issues with your ebook, just reach out to our customer support and they'll help you. They'll get it right over to you. It says SJ.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. My name is SJ. I'm from Arizona. And my question is, when it comes to getting an LLC, Is there any particular website or anything that you recommend?
Good question. So what we're going to do today and what we're going to unlock is the importance of your structure for your business. Now, I encourage entrepreneurs to do one of two things. If you want to set up and structure your LLC, I would tell you to either do it yourself and go directly to your Secretary of State, whatever state that you live in, and then just type Secretary of State and then whatever state that you live in and go directly to their website. Or we have a company that I have personally vetted and I personally use. Like my mom just used this company yesterday. That's how much I trust them. And so I would tell you to either do it yourself or either use Prime, which is one of my partners that I work directly with. Prime will actually be here as a guest speaker towards the end of this week, and they have a special gift for everybody in the room. So just hold on, and Prime will be inside to answer some questions for you.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. All right, remember cameras on if you can. What's up, CR Holmes? How you feeling?
Hello.
How are
How you
you?
doing? I'm doing wonderful. My name's CR. I'm CEO of Artist Alchemy Incorporated. My question is, I'm based in Canada. I don't have an EIN. I don't plan on having an EIN. Is it okay? Do you guys have grants first for those of us in Canada? And if not, should I open up a company in the States to
Good
do that?
question. So one of our community, one of our academy members, one person that's inside of my inner circle, she lives in Canada as well. She set up and structured a business. She has a business that's set up and structured in Canada, but she also has a business that's set up and structured in the US. She's been able to unlock grants using the same strategy that I'm going to teach you this week. For her company that's inside of Canada and for her company that's in the US. So to answer your question, absolutely. Now, most of the grants that I'm going to talk about, they do cater to U.S. residents. However, as far as finding the grants, locating the grants, and what to say on the grant applications, it's the same strategy no matter what country you're in.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for being here. What's up, Miss Aquita?
Good evening, everyone. Hi, Coach K. I feel like everybody's taking my questions, but I do
It's
have
all right.
talking about, you mentioned you're going to speak on the budget.
Uh-huh.
Is there a space on the budget for funding for your board of directors?
So inside of your budget, you can put whatever it is that you want. Okay. So whatever it is, not that you want, but that you need to make the business or the nonprofit grow. So can you put inside something that talks about hire employees, hiring staff, or either funding your board? Absolutely.
Okay.
It has to make sense, right? So you can't say I need this $100,000 grant and $90,000 is going towards my board. That doesn't make sense, right? So I'm going to show you how to strategically like map out your budget, what to put inside of your budget, and how your budget can help you in your organization.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. What's up? Is it Maurice? Or is it Marius?
Yes, it's Marius.
Marius, sorry.
Marius. Yes, okay. Yes, so my question is, we have a for-profit, faith-based marketing and branding agency. We want to partner up with non-for-profit organizations in order to create micro-enterprise development programs that start with a matching
I love it.
program.
Tell me your question, please.
Yeah. So is it okay to partner up with non-for-profits, or should I just go by myself?
No, absolutely. It's an amazing strategy to talk about how you're going to be partnering up with nonprofits to make an impact. It's actually something I did when I first started, but I own my nonprofit. Well, I didn't own my nonprofit. No one owns a nonprofit. I was the director over my nonprofit. So yes, it's an extremely smart strategy to partner up with nonprofits to help you fulfill your mission and your impact, but most importantly, a strategy to help you get access to more grants. Absolutely.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Is it Deans?
Hey, Coach K. I'm doing well. My name is Denise, and I have a QR code, safety and security. business. So how important is the classification to get a grant? How would you determine your classification to get a grant?
So you said you have a safety and security business?
Yeah, it's a QR code that's attached to a laminated strip for children that go to school.
So
in case they get
hold
lost.
on. Just real quick, tell me so you you said a safety and security business, correct?
But it's with a QR code. A child is identified with the QR code for safety and security.
Understand.
Yeah,
So I understand your question is, how do you identify the business, or what category do you put the business in so that you can qualify for grants, correct?
Yes, ma'am. You're
Okay.
right.
So to answer your question, I just need to know really quick, is the overall business is safety and security?
Yes.
Gotcha. That's how you would classify the business, safety and security.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. What's up, Miss Sequoia? How you feeling?
I'm doing well. How are you doing, Coach K?
I'm good.
Good. So, hey, y'all.
Hey.
Hey. So, okay, when it comes down to the grants, is it best to keep separate bank accounts in the LLC for the grants?
Good question. So there are some people who have different strategies. Some people, when they get grants, they do put it into a separate account.
Okay.
If this is going to be something ongoing that you are going to do, and you're going to be very aggressive with getting access to grants, I think that's an amazing strategy. If you're the entrepreneur that's like, hey, once I get $10,000, $20,000 in grants, I probably only apply for grants once or twice, probably only try to get grants once or twice a year. It's all right to put it into your existing bank accounts. But there are some people that use grants as a revenue stream and strategy. And for that person, I would tell you to have multiple bank accounts.
Gotcha. So thank you.
Thank you. Somebody said, Stacy said, Coach K, your listening skills are beyond excellent. Yes, they are. A lot of times we think we got to give a backstory. I promise you, if you just give me the question, I promise you, I've been doing this so long, I can go straight into the answer. I promise you. All right. What's up, Dr. Bentley?
Hello, my name is Dr. Bentley Gibson, and my question is, are there specific grants that I should be looking for in the DEI space?
So you're probably not going to like this answer, but you know what's going on with DEI. You're probably not going to find a lot of grants for DEI right now. It's just, it's not going to happen. Okay. So you focus on grants because of your impact, not because of diversity, equity, and inclusion. You focus on the grants because of the impact that you're going to make, the problem that your business is going to solve, and how you're going to be a solution to the problem. Take away that whole DEI spiel. It's companies that, even if they wanted to give you money right now because of DEI, they're probably afraid to give you money right now because of DEI. So take that away, focus on your impact, and that's what's going to help you get grants.
Thank you.
All right. Is it Leeton?
Yes.
How you doing?
How you doing, Coach K? My name is Leighton. My question is, like I've been filling out for grants and stuff for a while and stuff. I got my business structured the right way. Everything is good. It's just that I need to know, how do you get the link where you said that you can help out for like 6 months? Do you send it to me, or
Yeah, so
how do I
we'll
go?
talk about it over the next it'll probably be maybe Thursday or Friday. Let me pour into you guys this week as promised. Let me educate you. But every time I do this, people are like, I don't want this to stop. I want to keep going. I want to keep learning. I want to keep implementing. I want to keep executing. So maybe Thursday or Friday, we'll talk about it a little bit more in detail.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you. You've been locked in with me for a while. We got to make sure we get you some grants.
Yeah, I've been receiving them. That's what I'm trying to do here.
Yeah, we got to make sure we execute on it. I appreciate you. You go in and out on me, though. I see you. You'll go hard for like 6 months, and then I won't see you for a couple of months. Then you'll go hard again. So we gotta go all in. But I'm excited to work with you.
Because I ride tractor trailers and stuff. I'll be everywhere. So.
Okay. I get it now. Okay. What's up, Deborah?
Hi, my name is Deborah Barsotti. I have a nonprofit in the Bay Area, and my question is, I'm experienced at writing grants for like a long time. I'm doing this so that I can learn a lot more about the AI and so forth.
Okay.
But you mentioned before the VIP thing, having a grant list, and I'm dyslexic, and it takes me a long time to digest written information, and I wonder how soon I could get access to that grant list, because when you start
So
teaching,
your question is, how soon can you get access to the
how
grant list?
soon can I get access to the grant list so
Okay, gotcha. So if you're a VIP, it will be uploaded in your VIP portal.
Okay.
And we'll go over that tonight. So if you're VIP, it'll be uploaded in your VIP portal tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Tim, can we make sure everybody's on mute, please? I'm getting a little background noise there. There we go. What's up, Dwayne?
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm all right. My name is Dwayne Gilliard, owner of Farrell's Garden LLC. And I was wondering, I have both a DUNS number and an EIN. When it comes to
Gotcha.
grants, which is more important?
Both. We're going to talk about why both are important tonight, but absolutely you need both. Because companies are going to want to see that you are structured properly, and one of the ways that they can see that is by looking at your DUNS number in the background of Duns and Bradstreet, and then also making sure that you're compliant with the IRS and having that EIN number. So both are important.
Thank you.
Awesome. What's up, Crystal?
Oh, Lord. Can you hear me?
I can.
Hey, I'm Crystal Henry. I am a salon owner. And my question is, what are the fastest ways that I can utilize strategy with grants because I've been doing this for 15
So
years,
your question is, what's the fastest way to utilize strategy to get access to
building my own space because I'm
Gotcha.
losing a lot of money.
Gotcha. So you want to know how quick strategy to build your own space. What's the strategy to build your own space? So one thing I would encourage you to do is, especially when it comes to salon suites, even though I love grant funding, I think leveraging business funding and business credit is going to be powerful, and it's probably going to be the quickest strategy to help you on this journey. So I think it's super important to be able to leverage business funding and business credit, even if we go get a line of credit that we can use. Now, as we're doing this, we still want to be applying for grants, because grants can come in on the back end and help you push that impact a little bit further. So if you're looking for a strategy like with business funding and business credit, you can go get approved tomorrow. We're going to have a guest speaker that's going to come inside, and he's going to talk about credit, and he's going to do live funding on the spot. So some of you guys might get your first approvals this week inside of this class. That's how powerful this week is going to be. So you could potentially get your first approval of 25, 50, 60, 70, $100,000 this week by taking action. And then you're going to use that to start your process and building out the salon suite. But we're still going to apply for grants, because grants are super important. And as we're applying for these grants, that will help us on the back end to push the impact a little further. But also figuring out how to incorporate additional streams of income into the business that you have. Oftentimes, as an entrepreneur, we rely on one source of income, and one source of income is almost too close to none. So as a business owner, not only should you be behind the salon chair, you should have products. You should be teaching other people. You should have courses. You should have a community where you're helping people. You should build out the salon suite so you have that recurring monthly income coming in. And so that's what this week is about, not just grants. And I love that I'm getting a lot of grant questions, but I want you guys to know that I have built a 7-figure business. And this is why I'm teaching this information this week, so I can help you build the 6 to 7-figure business as well. So the questions that you have: growth, social media strategies, grant funding, business funding, that's what this Q&A is about. So I would tell you your quickest strategy would be business funding, grant funding, and incorporating other additional streams of revenue in your business as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. What's up, John?
Hi, Coach.
Hi, John.
It's good to be here for the first time.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's not actually first, but I've been here for some time.
Got you.
It's just that, yeah, I couldn't raise my I couldn't raise my hand.
It's cool.
All
I'm
right,
glad you're
I
here
have
now.
great. I have 3 businesses that I'm doing.
Okay.
The first one is buying and selling of computers.
John, I got to get you to go straight to the question for me.
Right. Okay. Coach K, I need an LLC as an international business owner. So I
Okay.
don't know how I can get that.
You did
LLC?
you did the LLC as an international business owner. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, sure. How can I be able to get that?
How can you get an LLC as you did it already, or you want to know how to do it?
I want to know how to do it.
Okay.
I know that.
Gotcha. So we're gonna have a guest speaker on the call. It's gonna be one of our partner companies. They're called Prime. They will actually help you set up an international LLC. So give us a couple of days and they'll actually be able to walk you through how to actually set that up. And they offer a service where they'll do it for you as well.
Great, thanks.
Awesome, thank you. What's up, Miss Aline? Yeah, I'm terrible with names, so please forgive me in advance if I mispronounce your name, but just correct me when you come up.
You're fine. My name is Nigeria Alim, and I have a question. My husband and I, we run our own trucking. We're LLC, but we are looking into starting a halal grocery market.
Okay.
Is there specific grants that we need to look for in order to
Good
open
question.
this?
So when we talk about grants, we don't get grants because of our industry. We get grants because of our impact. So if you go online and you only try to find grants because of the type of industry that you're in, you're not going to find a lot. But when you focus on grants because of your impact, because of how you're helping people, because of the problem that your business is going to solve and how your business is going to be the solution to a problem, that's what's going to help you unlock grants. So that's actually part of what we're going to uncover this week and why I teach this information, why I'm so passionate about it, so I can show you how to properly answer these grant questions the correct way.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. What's up, Ebony?
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. My name is Ebony, and I am the owner of Walking on Diamonds. It's
I
a
love it.
retail. And the question today is, could I see if customer service or somebody, I'm having trouble.
Gotcha. Yep. If my team drop the customer service link in the chat for me, just click on the link in the chat and then they'll tell them what problem you're having and they'll solve it for you.
Okay, I got one more question.
Okay.
My question is the NARC coding for the business for retail. Would I want to like structure it for say like different streams coming in also, like marketing? Would that still be considered as marketing or no?
You kind of went out. Your question is for your NAICS code, your NAICS code. Should you do it as retail or should you do it as marketing? Was that the question?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Which one do you do? Do you do retail or do you do marketing?
Retail, but I want to bring in different streams of income.
Yep, do retail. If that's what you're doing right now, then do retail.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. What's up, Shamika?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Hi, Coach K. My name is Shamika, and my question is, what is your advice for a company or situation? I don't feel like I have a personal connection to the products to help my branding. It's an online retail store, and I can't try everything. And how do I like kind of make it my own?
Yeah, so you have an online retail store, but you feel like you don't have a connection to what you do?
Well, the products. I can't try everything. I can't sample everything.
Why do you sell them?
I mean, I believe in the product. I believe in the products that I have.
That's all you have to. So there are a lot of people who don't have a personal connection to what they're selling. For example, I don't know, there's a commercial of the CEO of McDonald's and he's eating the hamburger of McDonald's, or the owner of one of the owners of a McDonald's, and he's eating the hamburger at McDonald's, and you can tell he's never tasted that hamburger before into that commercial. that business makes him millions of dollars, but he doesn't eat the food. I can almost guarantee you he doesn't drive through McDonald's every single day and buy McDonald's Happy Meals for his kids.
Right, right.
And so you don't have to have a connection to the product to sell the product. You have to believe in it, which you said you do, and you have to know that your product is solving a problem for other people and that your product is a solution to the problem. For him, he knows that his business is a solution to the problem, which is fast food. It's giving somebody a quick meal for an affordable price. So you just have to figure out what solution your business is going to solve. People always say you have to have passion. Passion doesn't pay bills. There are a lot of people that are very passionate about their business and they haven't made a dollar. So don't think that you just have to have this full connection to the business and you have the connection to the product and you have to love it. You just have to be honest and transparent and know that your product is going to solve a problem. Now, I'm going to be fully transparent. When I first started teaching grants, I didn't love grants because grants take time. However, I realized that it solves a problem that most entrepreneurs have, which is we all need money. So when you ask me about grants and you ask me, am I passionate about grants? I'm not really passionate about grants, but what I'm passionate about is knowing that it's going to solve a problem for entrepreneurs, that it's giving entrepreneurs an outlet to change their lives, that it's allowing entrepreneurs a resource to actually fuel and fund their dreams. So I don't wake up every day excited about grants. I wake up every day excited about being able to solve a problem for an entrepreneur and help them. So don't think you have to have an emotional connection to each product. Just know the product is going to solve a problem. Be honest about it. And if it doesn't, don't sell it. You don't have to sell every product that's on the website. It can be there. It can be there and people can upsell it. You can have one product that you're so passionate about. If I sell cakes and my golden cake is my strawberry shortcake, but I'm also good at carrot cake too, but I love the strawberry shortcake and my strawberry shortcake is my best seller, I'm going to sell the strawberry shortcake the most. There might be somebody out there that sells a red velvet cupcake that, and they don't even eat red velvet. They're just like, for me, for an example, I know how to make an amazing red velvet cake. I don't even eat red velvet, but my family loves it. So on holidays, I cook red velvet cake. I'm not passionate about it. I don't even like it, but I do it because it solves a problem and it makes a connection to other people.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, that helps me so much. Thank you so much, Coach K.
Awesome. Awesome. What's up, Janet?
Oh, I gotta lower my hand.
I can hear you. I can hear you, Janet. Well, I
You
could.
can, okay, I'm sorry. It says that I was muted.
It's okay. I
I
got you.
am Jeanette. My question is, I'm trying to actually get a
Are you on
community
two
center
devices?
from, it might be because my computer.
Yeah, you got an echo. Can you hang up one, please?
Yes, can you hear me now? Does it sound better?
Mhm.
Okay. Yes, so I have a youth mentoring program and I want to
Go straight to the question for me.
how do we get grants to like open like community centers or get buildings of that nature?
Good question. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the impact. Not necessarily the community center, but how does me opening up this community center help others? That's what's going to help you get grants. So we can talk about how our community center is going to be in a low income area and how this community center is going to connect with the youth inside of our community and how it's going to help with youth violence because it's giving them a safe place to actually go so that they're not involved in the streets and gang violence and things like that. So focus on your impact, not necessarily the center. And then what we're going to have is we're going to have a budget. And inside of our budget, we're going to tell them what we need. A community center, staffing, money for staffing and employees, money for equipment for the community center. So inside of your budget is where you're going to put all of the things that you need to create, to solve the problem and build out the impact, but focus on the impact.
Okay, thank you so much.
Awesome, awesome. All right, you guys, we got time for a couple more. What's up, Lindsay?
Hello.
I can hear you today, girl.
Okay, good. My question, my name is Lindsay, and my question is, so are there any grants that can help you like get your registration with the IRS in the state?
There are grants out there that will help you set up and structure your business. So there are a lot of startup grants, very startup friendly grants. There is InkFile. They have a grant that's a $2,500 grant that they do a couple of times a year. The Nehemiah Davis Greatness Grant, that's a startup grant. The AI Impact Grant, Alicia Little, that's a startup grant. So there are a lot of startup grants out there available for you. However, I would tell you to make the investment into your business if you can. So if I set up and structure my business, sorry, y'all. If I set up and structure my business the right way, it opens up the door for more opportunities, and it opens up the door for me to get access to more grants. So some states, for example, Kentucky is $40. So if I set up my LLC in Kentucky and I invest $40 into my business, it opens up the door for me to apply for more grants, like the AT&T She's Connected grant, which is $50,000, which we're going to apply for in VIP. So I would tell you to make the investment in structuring and setting up your business the right way.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. What's up, Brandy? I can't hear you, Brandy. You're going to have to log out and log back in. Log out and log back in for me, Brandy. I can't hear you. Okay. What's up, Kiesha?
You can hear me?
I can.
Okay, hey, my name's Kiesha. So my question is, how can I use social media to attract supporters and donors?
Good question. So I would tell you the best platform to attract supporters and donors is going to be LinkedIn. And on LinkedIn, really just highlight your business and highlight your impact. Talk about what you're doing. Talk about the problem you're solving. Talk about how you are needed inside of the community, and there's a need for your business. And then find people who share the same mission and share the same impact as you. And when you do, it's going to connect you with all type of funding opportunities. So you can do the same thing on Instagram and YouTube, but I think right now LinkedIn is the best platform to help you with that.
So follow them on LinkedIn first, and then start talking about. Got you.
Well, just talk about it in general. Always make sure that you're posting, blogging, and talking about it, and then find companies and corporations. And I'm going to show you this week how you can create an AI agent that can help you run your LinkedIn as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let's see. It's Regina. I don't know what I just did, y'all. There we go. Try it now.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, great. Hi, my name is Regina. Thank you for having me here, Coach K.
No problem.
My question is with the DUNS number, my understanding is that the government on like sam.gov
go straight to the question for me. So your question is about the DUNS number. Go straight to the question for me.
Right. My question is sam.gov gives you a UEI number for free,
Correct.
but the Duns and Bradley gives you a Duns and it makes you pay. Are they the same thing?
You don't have to pay for a Duns and Bradstreet number. Duns and Bradstreet is free. Duns and Bradstreet, the number is free, but Duns and Bradstreet has a paid service where they'll help you increase your credit score. You have the option of investing into that, but you don't need it. But Duns and Bradstreet gives you a free number.
Okay, and once you get your UEI number on sam.gov, I saw that you can also register if you want to do like government contracts and stuff, or is that for grants?
So yes, you can register. Once you get your UEI number, you can register for government contracts, but I do not teach anything with government contracts because I have personally not, I only teach what I have done, what I have been successful in. So I don't teach anything with government contracts.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much.
Awesome. What's up, Leah?
I'm Leah. My question is there a way for me to start over? I know that sounds funny.
You want to start over? You want to start the entire business over? Is it a new business or do you still want to keep the same business? Yes or no? No.
Not.
Okay. So it's not a new business. You want to keep
with you. Starting over with you. Yes.
You want to start over with me?
Yes, I missed the session last Monday night. I think I logged in at like 10 minutes till it was over.
That's okay. That's okay.
And so I kind of feel like I'm like not where I should be.
No, so this week is a fresh start. Today is day one. So this could be your fresh start. So just start today.
Okay.
Today is your day one. So we're going to go every day this week. We're going to have a session. We're going to have, if you're a VIP, we're going to have a Q&A session, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. if you're on Eastern time. And then after the Q&A session, we have an hour session where I actually teach you more about grants, more about social media strategies, more about growth in your business. So if you want a fresh start, today is day one.
How do I find out if I'm VIP or not?
Are you lifetime in the community?
I don't know. I'm not
Okay,
lifetime.
Yep,
I was on the month to month.
Gotcha. Yep. So only lifetime inside of the community were VIP. But if you reach out to our team, they can tell you, or they can drop the link in the chat for you to upgrade as well.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you. What's up, Shanika? All right, you guys, we got time for just a couple more before we go into the main session. What's up, Shanika?
Hi, Coach K. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. My apologies if you already answered this question.
okay.
I've been having connection issues.
It's okay.
So I created my LLC.
Go straight to the
before I
question for me.
signed
You
on
got
with
to give me
you.
the back. You about to give me the backstory. Straight to the question for me.
Okay. Is there a way to change my LLC from my social security number?
Yes. So if you have an LLC, if it's an actual LLC and you registered it with the Secretary of State, you can go to the IRS and create a EIN number that's connected with the LLC that you have. We're actually going to talk about this tonight. So I'll be able to go in a little bit more detail for you tonight. If you're currently using your social security number and you don't have an EIN number, then I would just tell you to go establish an EIN number.
So I do have an EIN number.
So that's what
I
you
just
should be
didn't know
using.
at the time. Okay, because I did see my social on the site when I searched the business, like when I searched my business.
You shouldn't see your personal social on any website. So I would contact the secretary. You shouldn't even see your EIN number on any website. So whatever website you've seen it on, I would contact them directly and make sure that they remove that, because your personal social shouldn't be on any website.
Okay.
Yep. So contact them directly.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. What's up, Derek?
Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Yes, ma'am. So my question is, do I need to restructure my business? I have a multifaceted brand that has like several different tiers to it, and I'm wondering if to get funding, should I restructure it to where it's only one industry at a time, or how would that work?
Good question. So if you already have it structured, I wouldn't change anything. Each entity that you have, as long as it has its own EIN, its own LLC, or its own legal entity, each one of those entities qualify for funding. So if you already have it set up, and when we go through the prompts today, if you already have everything structured the correct way, I would continue it as you have it. I wouldn't change anything.
Okay, so the parent. So right now I only have one EIN or one business structure, and it's all. I think they all fall under that one EIN. So I need to.
So then, yeah. So only that one business will be able to qualify for funding.
Okay.
Okay. All right, team. Give me two more. What's up, Erica?
Hi, my name is Erica. My question is there an AI software available to help us keep track of what grants we've applied for, when the deadlines are?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to show you this week how to use different softwares and how to create it for you. And how it can keep track of everything that you're doing, and how you can just talk to it and say, hey, I applied for this grant, add it to my grant tracker. So I'm going to show you how to do that this week. So make sure you lock in.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Good question. What's up, Easy? Team, you can give me one more. I think I can hear you, Easy. Well, we got you unmuted. I can't hear you. If I'm connected to the car, you probably want to disconnect me from the car. I'm going to go to Shalina while you work on that. Okay? I will circle right back around.
Hello.
Hi, Shalina. How you doing?
Hi, my name is Shalina. I have two questions.
You can only ask one.
Okay. Am I able to get funding using an anytime mailbox address?
If the anytime mailbox address is a business address, then yes. But if it's a P.O. box, if it's a FedEx box, if it's a UPS box, if it's a post, like a mail and ship store, I would actually encourage you probably to change that. But yes, you can get funding. The simplest answer is yes, you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's try. Let's go back to EZ. Can't hear you. I still can't hear you. I'm gonna go to Brandy and I'm gonna come back to you. Hey,
Hello?
Brandy.
Can you hear me? Hey, Coach
Can-
K. Can you hear me now?
I can.
Okay. My simple question is, what would I qualify my business because I own Snappy Hands cleaning service, but the main thing is cleaning trash bins.
Gotcha. So we wouldn't focus on the type of business we have. We will focus on the impact that our business is going to make. So, so what I would say is maybe, although we focus on cleaning services and we focus on trash bins, I might say that twice a month I go clean for the elderly, or I go clean for a disabled veteran, or I give back to single mothers, or I give back to single fathers, just to make their life a little easier. So when we talk about how our business and our brand is going to impact and help others, that's what's going to make companies want to give us grants.
Okay. Thanks,
Okay.
Coach.
Thank you. Easy, you ready? Easy, you ready? I can't hear you. You want to drop it in the chat real quick? I can't hear you. Drop it in the chat for me, please. All right, sorry. All right, so you guys, Q&A, I want to go straight. I want to go into the main session. But for those who are just joining in, what we just did was a full blitz hot seat coaching Q&A where I was able to answer questions that you guys have. Do you guys love and enjoy the Q&As? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Do you guys love and enjoy Q&As? Now, if your hand is still up and you do have questions, what I will tell you is if you're in VIP, tomorrow we're going to do the Q&A again, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you're in the room if you're in VIP, because you'll be able to come up. You'll be able to ask your questions. I do encourage putting your VIP background up, because VIP, of course, you always get priority. Now, tomorrow, if you're not in VIP, you won't have access to the Q&A. So if you were able to slide in and get a question in and you're not VIP, you won't be able to do that tomorrow. So if you are in the space where you can upgrade, please upgrade. I don't want you to miss out on this information. Will this be available after the 5 days? No, it won't. So if you want access to the replays, because these next 5 days are going to go really fast, it's going to be a lot of information. And you're going to be like, Coach K, what did you say? What's the prompt? Drop it again. You're gonna be trying to get all of this information again. I gotta move through it. So the best thing you can do for you and your brand is invest in you, believe in you, and upgrade to VIP, because that's where the best resources are. So team, I want you to drop the link in the chat for VIP. I'm just gonna share my screen really, really quick. And what I'm going to do is, so when you decide to upgrade to VIP, this is what's going to happen, okay? So you're going to upgrade to VIP. It's an investment of just $97. Completely free to be a part of the challenge, but to upgrade to VIP is an investment of $97. You're going to get lifetime access to the challenge replays. Lifetime access to the replays. So you get to go back and watch this information as you're growing in your business and apply it to your business to help you grow and help you elevate. You're also going to get live VIP Q&As, you guys. People pay me thousands and thousands of dollars for me to answer questions to help them in their business. I'm doing it for you for just an investment of $97. Could you imagine somebody paying me my VIP days? I'm just going to tell you guys this. I'm going to just be real honest real quick. For somebody to connect with me to work with me for a full day, a VIP day, is anywhere between $30,000 and $50,000. I am answering these questions for you guys at just $97. There are people that are going to be mad at me for answering these questions for you guys. And it's anything that you need in your business. So right now, you might be in the season where you need help with social media. Ask your questions about social media. You might be in the season where you need help with funding. Ask your questions about funding. You might be in the season where you need help with just understanding growing your business and growing your brand. Ask those questions. You also get access to a VIP workbook. As we go through this week, I am going to give you a ton of different AI prompts. These AI prompts are so powerful. You're going to be able to take my name out or my information out and just plug your information in to get the results that I'm going to show you this week. So one thing I'm going to show you today is how to actually build out your websites. I am going to give you a VIP prompt where you can actually go in and build out a website just based off a prompt. And then I want to make sure that you are still able to apply for grants. So everybody in the room, I have scrubbed, not everybody in the room, everybody in VIP, I have scrubbed the internet for the hottest grants that entrepreneurs should apply for in 2026. Some of these grants don't even require that you have an EIN or LLC. A lot of them just want to know your vision. So I have created a grant list of the hottest opportunities. One of our community members just won a $10,000 grant from the same grant list that I'm going to give you inside of VIP. So I want to make sure that you guys are in the room. You guys understand the value of upgrading. You guys understand the power of being inside of VIP and the power of proximity and connecting with people that can help you grow. There's going to be tons of other private VIP calls that you guys, if you're not in VIP, you won't get access to. And I'll be able to support these entrepreneurs in a completely different way. So I'm super excited about that. All right. Type VIP in the chat if you're already VIP. Type VIP in the chat if you are VIP. Tim, you can drop the link for VIP in the chat, please. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, y'all, let's get into the main session. I'm super excited about what we're about to unlock today because I know the power and how this information is going to change your life. So welcome to the AI and Business Challenge, you guys. I am your host, Coach K. I got a question. How many people, this is your very first challenge with me? Let me know in the chat. If this is your very first challenge with me, just type me in the chat. Wow, Raylan said her first challenge. Kiesha, first challenge. Wow. If you're OG and you've been in a couple of challenges with me and you know how life-changing these challenges are going to be, just type life-changing in the chat. I love it. I love it. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the importance of building your brand like a CEO. Oftentimes we have these ideas and we have a vision to start a business, but the truth is sometimes we think small. And because we think small and because we have that small business mindset and because we have negative people in our ear that prevent us from elevating and prevent us from growth, we don't go all in on our dreams and all in on our goals. But when we know that the business and the brand that we're building has the potential to be $1 million business and have $1 million impact, it changes the way we run. It changes the way we run and the way we grow our business. So I want you to drop CEO in the chat because right now, my mission and my goal is to show you how to create the foundation for your business so that you are successful. But most importantly, so that you know that you are the CEO of the empire that you're building. You're the CEO of the brand that you are growing and the brand that you are connecting with. But let me do a quick poll on who's in the room. If you're a new entrepreneur, drop new in the chat. If you've been in business for 1 to 3 years, drop how many years you've been in the business in the chat. And if you've already generating revenue, just drop a money emoji in the chat. Okay, we got a lot of new entrepreneurs. We got some entrepreneurs that are generating revenue. Somebody said 54 years. Did I see that? Wow. 4 years, 5 years. Okay, 20 years. This is amazing. All right. So what I love about this challenge is no matter where you are in your business, you see somebody said they've been in business for 54 years, but they just now established their LLC. You see somebody said they've been in business for 20 years, but they're still in the room learning. What I love about this challenge is no matter where you are in your business, whether you're the new entrepreneur, you've been in business 42 years, you've been in business 50 years, you've been in business 3 years, or maybe you are just getting started, or maybe you're already generating revenue. Inside of this challenge, there is something that is going to help you grow. There's something that's going to change your life. There's something that's going to help you push the needle and move to the next level. There's something that's going to help you advance and help you get to the next level. So over the next 5 days, you guys, we're going to uncover how to set up your business, and so how to set up your business so that you are successful. A lot of times we're missing out on opportunities because the foundation of our business is not set up the correct way. We're going to go over funding, because I think one thing that every entrepreneur has in common, no matter how long you've been in business, no matter what type of business you have, is we all need money. Type money in the chat. If you are the entrepreneur, you're like, Coach K, I need some money. And then we're going to go over AI, because I believe that if you can learn, when you learn how to incorporate AI in your business, it will help you create and build a six-figure business and six-figure brand. I'm a certified AI consultant, you guys, under Alicia Little, and I have been able to grow my business to seven figures just by learning different skills and strategies when it comes to AI. And I am going to teach you the same thing. I think it's important, and I believe that every entrepreneur should have a digital product. I'm going to show you how to create that today. And then I have personally been able to make seven figures in my business from marketing and webinars. And so I'm going to break down strategies. No gatekeeping. Somebody type no gatekeeping in the chat. I'm going to break down strategies on how you can do marketing and webinars and seminars and courses that can help you grow in your business today. But before any of that works, you need the foundation. Somebody type foundation in the chat. You need the foundation. And here's the $1 million truth. People always want to know how companies and organizations are surviving through hardship. How are companies and organizations making it through hard times? How did all of these companies make it through the pandemic? And how are all these companies making it through the crisis? And when we feel like there is a struggle in the economy, you're probably thinking, man, how are these business owners making it? And all of it ties back to the foundation. Think about if you're building a mansion, or think about if you're building a home, and if the foundation is not solid, as soon as the wind blows the wrong way, as soon as a tornado comes, or as soon as a storm comes, it's knocked down. You have to think about your vision and think about your business the same way. If your business does not have a solid foundation, if something happens, when hardship happens, when there's a slow month, when there's a slow season, your business will crumble. It's weak because the foundation is not set up properly. But when you invest in you, when you believe in you, and when you invest into your dreams and invest into your brand, and you build the solid foundation, it helps you get through struggle. It helps you get through hardship. It helps you get through those challenging months. So the foundation is probably one of the most important things I can tell entrepreneurs when it comes to growing and elevating your business. The foundation is going to help you get access to grants. It's going to help you get access to business funding. It's going to help you connect with your target audience. It's going to help you connect with social media strategies. It's going to help you build the brand. The foundation is the key to make it all come together. Somebody type foundation in the chat. The foundation is the key to helping you put it all together. Now, most people think that entrepreneurship is just creating a business logo and getting business cards and start posting and start selling, and all of that's amazing. But what you're missing out on is the systems that are going to help you grow as an entrepreneur, the structure that's going to help you expand as an entrepreneur, the processes that help you grow and help you elevate, and then the financial readiness and making sure that your business is set up the right way. So 3 reasons why your business stays stuck is because you don't have the foundation to help your business grow. You have no systems, no processes, no documentation. There's no visibility. Some of you are the best at what you do, but nobody knows what you do. I got that from my mentor, Nehemiah Davis. He said that some of you are the best at what you do, but nobody knows what you do. You're the best in your industry. You're the best in your brand. You're the best at what you do. You're the best hairstylist. You're the best at transportation. You're the best at beauty. You're the best in the beauty industry. You're the best makeup artist. You're the best barber. You're the best at the sweets and the cakes and the desserts that you make. But because you're afraid to talk about your business, because you're afraid to shine light on what you do, nobody knows what you're doing. You're the best kept secret. So some of you lack visibility. And then a lot of people are not scalable. Everything depends on the owner. And if everything depends on you and your business cannot run without you, you will not scale and you will not grow. So there's a difference between being self-employed and ownership. Some of you are just employees for your business. So, and you're still working in your business. And if you don't get up and show up for your business every single day, you won't make $1 inside of your business. But then there's ownership. And the business owners operate through systems. I can go to sleep at night and my business will still make money in my sleep because I have systems and things that I put in place. Can I show you how? Can I show you how this week? Can I show you how when I wake up every morning, I have made at least $200 or $300 extra just from a system that I put in place? So I want you to ask yourself this one question. If you disappear for 30 days, would your business survive? If you took a vacation for a week, would your business make any money? If you got sick and the only way your family could eat was if your business made money and generated money, would your business survive? If your answer to your question was yes, congratulations, you are a CEO of your business, you are knocking out ownership. But if the answer was no, then you need more support. You need more coaching. You need to make sure the foundation of your business is set up the correct way. And that's why you're here in this room. So let me tell you about the scale framework. All right. So this is what we're going to unlock this week. I am going to show you how to scale. Somebody type scale in the chat. My goal this week is showing you how to scale. The S in scale is to make sure that you have the structure of your business set up the right way. You cannot scale without structure. The C is making sure that you have capital. One thing that everybody has in common in this room is that you need some money. I don't care if you've already made 7 figures. I have made 7 figures multiple times in my business. And one thing I can tell you is I always need more money. And you're probably thinking, well, Coach K, if you made $1 million, what you need more money for? I need more money to invest in my business to help me make more money. And if you're just getting started and you're in this room because you have the idea of growing your business, you're probably thinking, Coach K, I need some money to grow my business. Or maybe you've been in business 1, 2, 10, 20, 50 years, and you're probably thinking, Coach K, if I could just get my hands on some more money, somebody type more money in the chat. If I could just get my hands on more money, it will help me make more money. So one thing that we all have in common in this room is that we need capital to grow. You cannot scale without capital. A is automations. When you're thinking about how can my business make money if I'm not always in my business? How can my business make money overnight? How can my business grow overnight? How can my business expand? How can I make money if I go on vacation? It's because you have to have automations in place. L is for lead generation. You have to be able, you don't own the audience that you're building on social media. So some of you are so excited to go viral and have a viral moment and grow your social media audience, but how are you going to take that audience from social media and make them yours? You got to know how to take those leads and make them yours and turn them into paying and buying clients. I'm going to show you how this week. And E is for expansion. You can't scale unless you are ready to expand. And my goal this week is to show you how, okay? So there's different ways you can structure your business. These are my 5 foundations every business owner needs. And here's the biggest foundation. You want to make sure that you have legal foundation is one of the key things, and it's where most people go wrong. A lot of times we have the idea of starting a business and we just go do the thing. Somebody say build in the chat, right? Build in the chat. A lot of times we have the idea of just starting a business and we just go do it. I want to bake cakes. So you just start baking cakes. Somebody told you your pound cake was really good and you just start building the pound cake. No shade to anybody in the room, but you just start making the pound cake, but you forgot to set up the business or the entity as an LLC so that the business and brand is protected. And so that when the business and the brand grows, it's already set up the right way. So all you have to do is scale and grow. Some of you just started doing hair because you used to do your cousin's hair back in the day and everybody loved your cousin's hair. So you just started doing hair. You started in the kitchen and then you moved out the kitchen and went into the shop and you forgot to set up your LLC. Or you did it later and now you missed out on years because you didn't set up your business the right way from the beginning. Right? So having the registered business, having the LLC is super important. The EIN is also important. That's the employee identification number. The business bank account is going to be key because grants can't go into a business bank account. And then you also want to make sure you have a required insurance and permits. One thing that I am noticing as entrepreneurs grow and the things that entrepreneurs do is most of the time entrepreneurs don't even have a business bank account. How many people in the room don't have a business bank account? How many people in the room? Okay, me. How many people in the room don't have a business bank account? All right. So this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I want to take just a moment and I want to walk everybody through setting up and establishing their business bank account. because there's so much power in having a business bank account that you can use to help you in your business. Your personal bank account is not a business bank account. Your Cash App account is not a business bank account. Your Chime account is not a business bank account. And if you know anything about me, I love action takers. So somebody that takes action and actually sets up their business bank account, I am going to bless you with a $200 giveaway. $200 giveaway. Okay? So what my team is going to do, they're going to drop a link in the chat for you to set up your business bank account. Shout out to Tamala. Tamala said, I got mine. I love it. And we're all going to do it. Now, if you already have a business bank account, there's nothing wrong with having multiple. So if you want to establish a second one, you're more than welcome to. Just make sure it's an account that you are going to use. I'll tell you a quick story. I tell this story often. I went to Dubai in January of this year. And what happened while I was in Dubai, somebody got access to my information and my account got hacked. If I didn't have a separate account, I would have been doomed. But I was able to tell the bank, hey, y'all deal with that because I'm on vacation. And while y'all deal with that while I'm on vacation, I'm going to go finish enjoying my vacation because I got another bank account over here. Now, I'm going to be honest, that bank account didn't have a whole lot of money in it, but it had enough for me to continue to enjoy my vacation while I allowed the bank to continue to do all the things that they needed to do. So there's power in having multiple business bank accounts. You can also use this bank account. If you already have a business bank account, you can also use this one to just have your grants go inside or to set up emergency expenses for the business, or this one can be for payroll expenses, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to click on the link in the chat. You can go to Found or you can go to Bluevine. I would tell you Found is amazing. We have several people inside of the room that have business bank accounts with Found. And then you also have Bluevine. You can go to See Offer for Bluevine. I'm going to tell you to go with Bluevine because Bluevine is giving you an additional $500 bonus. They have some things that you have to do to qualify for this $500, but they're giving you an additional $500 bonus just for having a business checking account with them. Go to Open Account. And somebody that takes action. So not only are they giving you $500, I am going to bless somebody with their first deposit into their business bank account of $200, okay? Once you do this, you're going to have to go and select entity type. If you don't have your LLC and EIN yet, then you are going to be considered a sole proprietor, okay? You're going to be considered a sole proprietor. You're going to drop your first name, last name, email address, phone number, and create a password. If you have your LLC, then you're going to go here and select LLC. First name, last name, email address, phone number, create a password, okay? If you're a nonprofit, then give them your nonprofit, okay? Once you go through and select this information, once you go through and complete this information, I don't know what that was, y'all. Okay, once you go through and complete this information, it is going to allow you to go through, fill out your business name, your business address. If you don't have a business address yet, you can put your home address for now. But we're going to go back and change it into our business address later, okay? How much revenue do you make in your business? If you haven't made any money in your business yet, just type 0. Your tax ID number. If you know you can use your personal email for now, yes. If you don't have a tax ID number yet, put your social security number. We can change it later. Business website, if you have one. If you don't worry. I'm going to make sure you have one within the next couple of days. Your industry, if you don't see your industry, just select others. It's okay. But just don't overthink it. So there's other here, but go through and pick your industry. Number of employees, if it's just you, just select 1 through 5 or none and then go to next, okay? What I want you to do is after you create this account, I want you to screenshot it and put it in the Facebook group. Somebody that takes action is going to receive $200 from me as your first investment. So screenshot it, put it inside the Facebook group. Tamala, just reach out to customer support. They got you. And they'll send me your information and send it over to you. Reach out to customer support today and they'll send it to me. Yeah, so if you don't have your EIN yet, you would have to do it as a sole proprietor and you would have to use your social. I don't know what the power circle is. I'm sorry, Pasha. After you complete it, comment done so we can move forward. I encourage having multiple business checking accounts. Absolutely, Kimberly. I definitely encourage having multiple. If you don't know your annual revenue, you can put 0. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Screenshot it and put it in the Facebook group, because somebody that takes action, tomorrow I'm going to announce who the winner of the $200 is going to be. Screenshot it and put it in the Facebook group. Screenshot it and put it in the Facebook group. It does have to be from today. It does have to be from today. So screenshot it and put it in the Facebook group. All right. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. I don't want to spend too much time on that, but I wanted to make sure you guys understood the power of the legal foundation. All right. So now that we have a business bank account and we understand that the importance of having a business bank account, and the importance of having a business bank account, companies are going to be excited to give you access to money and capital. They want to make sure that the foundation and that you're ready to build. Another thing that entrepreneurs should have is, and entrepreneurs miss out on, is making sure that the business and the brand is protected. Most entrepreneurs don't even have business insurance or the proper permits to make sure that their business is ready to build and ready to grow. Team, I want you to drop the link in the chat for business insurance as well, because there's so many entrepreneurs that are missing out on insurance for their business, and it's making sure that their business and brand is protected. I'm just gonna drop this link, but I want you guys to click on it and I want you to save it. I want you to drop the link and we're going to click on it and save it. But Hartford is an amazing insurance company. Simply Business is very affordable. Business insurance starting at least $20, at just $20 a month. So imagine just investing $20 a month just to make sure your business is protected. Just to make sure that, if something happens with your business or your organization, that nothing, if somebody tries to sue you, if I have insurance with the Hartford. Their live chat. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, yep, just making sure that your business and your brand is protected. Click on the link and then comment done for insurance. Click on the link for insurance and comment done. I'm still doing business checking account. It's okay. You can save this one. You can save this one. All right, let's go back. Let's go back. Okay. So you also have a financial foundation. So we talked about having a separate business bank account from your personal checking account. We talked about accurate like making sure that you have proper bookkeeping. So if you have a personal checking account, you definitely should have a business checking account that's separate from your personal. You shouldn't commingle funds, which is a big mistake that most entrepreneurs make. As you make money in your business and as you generate revenue, you should keep track. So you should have what's called a profit loss statement. Shows how much money you made, shows how much money you lost, and shows how much money is actually yours. And then we are going to uncover and show you strategies on how to get access to business credit over the next couple of days as well. Operational foundation. This is where a lot of people miss out on because they don't know how the business is actually operating. They're just waking up and winging it every single day. I know what's going on in my business every single day by the hour because I have standard operating procedures. I know what each employee in the business is doing. I know what systems work with what. I have team meetings. I have community building meetings. I know what's going on in my business because there's standard operating procedures and people know what is expected of them when they join our team. Documented processes. So everything that we do in our business is documented. So if I had to go away for a week or if I had to go away for 30 days, I could hand my mom a folder or a Google Doc, and in this Google Doc, it says, hey, on Mondays, this is what you're supposed to do. On Tuesdays, this is what you're supposed to do. On Wednesdays, these are the calls that you have to be on. On Thursdays, it's broke down. So if something happens to me, my business can still grow. If I hire somebody in my business and they decide to leave or decide to walk away, I don't have to bring somebody new in and train them from day one. They can just pick up where the other person left off. Okay. You also want to make sure you have different checklists, different workflows, and a follow-up system in your business. Brand foundation. This is big because people want to know. You need to be able to explain in less than 10 seconds what you do, who you help, and what makes you different. Somebody type brand in the chat. If people can't understand your value, they won't remember your business. The biggest mistake that people make is when they come in and they start talking about their business or they go on social media, they spend the first 20 to 30 seconds talking about them. Hey, my name is Coach K. I run Coach K LLC, and I used to work for Wells Fargo, and then you lost me. You lost me. In the first 10 to 15 seconds of talking about you, I need to know exactly what you do, who you help, and what makes you different. You can tell me your name at the end. So when people ask me, if I go on stage and I'm in a room full of people that have never heard of me before, I immediately go in and say, hey, you guys, I teach entrepreneurs how to get access to money for their business. People are like, what? Money? Entrepreneur? That's me. I have a community where I've helped entrepreneurs get access to anywhere from $500 to $7.2 million. They're like, whoa, what? My name is Coach K. I'm the grant expert. I introduce myself at the end. Nobody cares about my name. Nobody ever came to me and said, hey, Coach K, I want to send you $10,000 because your name is so amazing. Because you're like the Coach K that coached the Coach Duke basketball. Nobody's ever came to me and said that, but what they have come to me and said, how do I be a part of your community? How do I invest in the program that you have? Because I immediately tell them how I can help them as an entrepreneur with the problem that they have, and that's showing them how to get access to more money. So when you talk about the structure of your business, you have to have the brand foundation. Somebody type brand in the chat. You have to have the brand foundation, and the brand foundation is so important because most people miss this session and they feel like they're not making money in their business, or they feel like they're not connecting with their target audience. Anybody ever been there? And you feel like you're nobody wants to give you money, and it's just because you clearly are not identifying what you do, who you help, and why your business is different. So as I grew in the coaching space and in the grant space, I realized that so many people are online talking about grants now. And I sat back with my team and with my mentor and I said, what can I do to make me stand out from everybody else online that's talking about grants? Guess what I did? I incorporated AI into what I'm teaching. So now I don't care who goes out here and talks about grants. None of them are showing you guys how to get access to grants using AI. They all want you to spend money with them. And then if they feel like if you're using AI, you won't pay them. But I said, I'm going to show entrepreneurs the right way on how to use this skill and incorporate it into their business. I immediately found what makes me different. That's exactly what you have to do in your business. So when you're thinking about grants, when you're thinking about connecting with your target audience, when you're thinking about the growth and scaling your business, you have to be able to clearly identify what you do, who you help, but most importantly, what makes you different. Type different in the chat. A clear brand builds trust. It attracts the right customers and it sets you apart from the competition. Okay. Growth foundation. Everybody wants to grow. Everybody wants to scale. Everybody wants to make $1 million in their business. But do you have ways to generate leads? What's a lead, Coach K? It's how you know who wants to spend money with you. How do you know who wants to spend money with you? You have to turn them into a lead. I'm going to show you how. You want to make sure you have a sales process. How are you selling to people? Once you get their information, you turn them into a lead. You know you want to spend money with, they want to spend money with you. You know they're interested in the product or service that you have to offer. How do you get them to spend money? When they don't spend money, because there are going to be a lot of people that come to your page, go to your website, they're going to be very interested. I have over 400,000 followers on Instagram. All of them have not spent money with me, but all of them follow me because they want access to grants. So what is my follow-up system with them? How do I connect with them? How do I build that audience? How do I get them to know, like, and trust me? Because that's what people have to do before they'll buy money, before they'll spend money with you. Some of you guys how many people in this room have seen me online multiple times before you even clicked on my link? How many people in the room have followed me for months, sometimes even years, before you even said, let me see if this lady is telling the truth? So you want to make sure you have a follow-up system, and then also make sure you have a customer retention strategy, and we're going to go over that. So what you're going to do this week, I want you to take a screenshot of this, is I want you to give yourself a business scorecard. What's your business growth strategy? Score your business based off of structure. Score your business, 1 being the highest, 10 being the lowest. You don't have to tell me this number. This is going to be your secret number, but the goal is going to be over these next couple of days to change this. And by the end of this, you're going to increase your scorecard. You're going to increase your scorecard. I am so committed to helping you move the needle and helping you grow in your business over the next week. I'm going to make sure you have the structure set up. You probably didn't have the business bank account when you signed into this challenge, but guess what? Your scorecard just went up because we made sure the finances are in order by having the business bank account. I'm going to show you how to set up different systems and automation. So if your scorecard is low on that, don't worry. We're going to unlock branding. We're going to unlock marketing. So once we finish these 5 days, your scorecard will be closer to 50. Probably won't be all the way there, but it'll be closer than you've been before, okay? Now, this is what having a weak foundation is going to cost you. Lost sale opportunities. You're going to miss out on so much money because you don't have the right systems, the right automations, and the right things in place. I can't tell you how many times I went to somebody's website. I went to somebody's event. I went to a pop-up shop, and I didn't buy with the person because they didn't have the right things in place. I went to an event a couple of weeks ago, and and if you know anything about me, when I go to a pop-up shop, I buy from every vendor. Every vendor. I don't care if it's 40 vendors at the pop-up shop. I'm going around and I'm buying from every vendor. I didn't buy from multiple vendors because they only took Cash App. I don't have Cash App. So they missed out on a sale because they only had one way to take money. I personally don't have Cash App. I would have had to call my mom or call my daughter, tell them, hey, Cash App, I'm about to text you this number or this Cash App them, send me a screenshot. Once it's done, that's too much work. People love convenience, okay? You're missing out on funding opportunities because your foundation is not set up the right way. You have ineffective marketing spend. You got to spend money to make money, okay? You're burnt out and overwhelmed because you're always working in the business. You're burnt out and overwhelmed because you're always working in the business. But what if these systems and automations can work for you? I told you, I go to sleep at night. I go to sleep about 9:30, 10 o'clock because I have automations in place that will help me make money. And by the time I wake up, I've made like $200 or $300 most of the time every morning because of one simple automation. And then it's going to be slow growth and stagnant, okay? So if you're still locked in with me, type locked in the chat. If you're still locked in with me, type locked in the chat. So I'm going to tell you, you're probably thinking, okay, well, Coach K, what do I need to have to make sure my business is structured right? What do I need to have to make sure my business is set up the correct way? And I know we got some OGs in the room, but is it okay if I make sure that everybody in the room is grant ready, is funding ready, is ready to scale? Type scale in the chat if you're ready to scale. Type scale in the chat if you're ready to scale. So this is why structure matters. If your business is not structured properly, yes, you can get micro grants, but if you want access to those $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 grants, you want to make sure your business is structured and set up the correct way. You want to get access to business funding. You want to build business credit. You want to win contracts. You want to open vendor accounts. You want to protect your personal assets, but you also want to make sure you're scaling successfully. So what makes a business grant funding or funding ready and ready to scale? The biggest thing is having your legal entity or your EIN in place. I'm sorry, your legal entity and registered with the Secretary of State. Now, oftentimes people come to me and they say, "Hey, Coach K, I don't drop your screenshot inside of the Facebook group, Kim." So, hey, Coach, some people come to me all the time and they say, "Hey, Coach K, how do I set up my LLC? What do I do to set up my LLC?" So I'm actually going to have one of our partners come in this week that's going to talk to you about how to properly set up your LLC. But the easiest thing you can do is go to your Secretary of State's website. Now, each state has a state filing fee and some states have an annual fee. State filing fee and an annual fee. All of these links will be inside of your VIP. All of these links will be inside of your VIP. They have a state filing fee and they have an annual fee, okay? Now, easiest thing for you to do is whatever state that you live in, whatever state that you live in, just go to the Secretary of State's website, Secretary of State, Kentucky, Secretary of State, Texas, Secretary of State, Tennessee, whatever you live in, and register your entity there. However, let's just say I'm on a budget. I want to set up my business the right way. I want to make sure that I'm invested in me, but I live in Texas, and Texas is going to charge me $300 to set up my LLC, but I don't have $300 to invest right now. So what I can do is I can go to one of these budget-friendly states like Montana. Montana is only going to charge me $35 to set up my LLC, and then they charge me $20 every single year. $35 and $20 every single year. How many people have $35 they can invest in setting their business up the right way? Now, you have to do your due diligence, right? You can set up an LLC in any state that you desire. You can set up an LLC because your business can have a headquarters in any state. Now, what you want to realize is where money is made, taxes are paid. Where money is made, taxes are paid. Okay, so you want to make sure that you understand what the tax laws are in the state that you're setting up your LLC in. You also have to have an address in that state. Coach K, how do I get a business address? What you can do is you can go sign up for a registered agent. You can sign up for a registered agent. A registered agent is the person that just makes sure your business stays in compliance, okay? So it's just a middle person that stays in compliance between you and the state. It's the person in the middle that just makes sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. And they also can give you a business address that you can use. You also can use a virtual address. A virtual address is going to be Anytime Mailbox. It's going to be Regis. It's going to be Opus. If you are a nonprofit, set up your business in the state that you are doing. Set up the business in the state where you're fulfilling a mission. That's the easiest thing for you to do as a nonprofit. So if you're a nonprofit, just set it up where you're doing business, okay? After you decide what state you're going to be in, you want to make sure you have a business address for that state. You can do a registered agent, use their address. You can go to Opus, you can go to Regis. The next thing you want to do is get an employee identification number. This is free. This is going to be like your social security number for the business. This is going to be the social security number for the business. The business has to have an identity. So this is us going to the government and saying, hey, I'm setting up a business. I need a social for this business, okay? They're then going to give you a 9-digit number that acts as the social security number for the business. With this 9-digit number, this is what we're going to use to apply for grants. This is what we're going to use to apply for some funding opportunities. It's what we're going to use to open up our business bank accounts. Your EIN number is super important. This is free, y'all. There are some websites out there that will charge you for this. Just go to irs.gov, completely free, okay? So you got your entity, you got your EIN, you got your business address. You also want to make sure you have a business phone number. Make sure you have a business phone number. This can be separate. This should be separate from your personal number. It can be a 1-800 number. Having a professional email address is also extremely important because with the professional email address, it's giving you that big brand identity. I told you guys you have to be the CEO. Drop CEO in the chat. You have to be the CEO of your brand and the CEO of your empire. So you got to think of your business as if it's already the $1 million business that it has the potential to be. So if I email you, if you get an email from Coach K at AOL.com or Coach K at gmail.com or Coach K at yahoo.com, you're probably going to be like, Coach K tripping. This look like it's scam. And it probably if somebody emails you from a Gmail, Yahoo, anything from Coach K, it's probably a scam. If Amazon sent you an email from Amazon at gmail.com, what would you immediately think? This isn't real. So why would you email somebody and attempt to do business with them from your business at gmail.com? Think of your business as the $1 million brand it has the potential to be. Build the foundation up for your business already from the ground up because we're scaling, we're going big. Somebody type big in the chat. We're scaling, we're going big, we're going grand. And because we're scaling, we have to start from the foundation with building our business and scaling our business up. But if I start making money in my business, I start growing in my business and then I got to go back and change these small things, I'm taking step backwards instead of moving forward. I want you always to be able to move forward. I don't want you to think about the things behind you because we've done it already. It's done. So once it's done, you don't have to go back and try to fix it. But if you try to cut corners, you try to play it small, you try to use your home address on your documents because you don't want to make a $10, $15 investment. You try to use grandma, big mama address because she not moving. She always gonna, everybody get little Pookie in them, everybody get mail at grandma's house. And you think that's the safe place. That's not the best place or the most presentable place for your business. You try to use a Cash App account for your business account. You try to use your Stripe, you try to use your PayPal. You're cutting corners and it's costing you. Cutting corners cost you. So when you think like the CEO, when you think like the business and the brand that you are, the $1 million empire that you're building, and you build it from the ground up and you build the foundation from the ground up, that's what makes companies want to fund you. That's what helps you beat out the competition. That's what positions you to get access to the grants that are out there and make sure that you're connecting with the target audience that's out there and that wants to support you and wants to give you their money. Somebody type money in the chat. So you have to build out a professional email address. Coach K, where do I get this email address? GoDaddy is an amazing place to secure your business domain, get a phone number and an email address. Sometimes when you sign up for a registered agent, if you're a VIP, there's going to be a list of places where you can go by state to get a registered agent. Each one of those companies also offers a phone number, an address, and an email address. So it's a one-stop shop for you. If you're like, Coach K, I already got my LLC set up, I just need the address, but I'm on a budget. There's a website called Inos, IONOS.com, Inos.com. They do email address for $1. For $1. Okay. Then you also want to make sure you have a business website, a business bank account, and a business phone number. And then you want to list your business so that people can actually find you. And then a Duns and Bradstreet number. A Duns and Bradstreet number is also a 9-digit identification number. And with this 9-digit identification number, it's free. You'll go to dunsandbradstreet.com. You'll give them your articles of incorporation, which is the document that the state is going to give you. You'll also give them your EIN letter, which is the document that the IRS is going to give you. As long as your addresses match, you'll get a 9-digit DUNS number that we are going to use eventually to help us build and boost business credit. Okay? So you need a DUNS number. Now, how many people in the room don't have a business website? Let me know in the chat. How many people in the room don't have a business website? No, never use a P.O. box. P.O. box is never an option. I want you to think about it. So you have to think. Again, we're thinking like the CEOs, right? Thinking like the CEOs. And a lot of times we're trying to cut corners. If I'm on the other side of the screen and I'm going to approve you for money for your business, or I want to do business with you. Let's just say I want to spend $10,000, $20,000 with you for a product or service that you have. I look up your business and I see a house. I see a P.O. box. I see a FedEx store. I see a UPS store. Do you think I'm going to do business with you and give you $10,000? Or am I going to go with the other person where if I Google their business, they look more presentable? They have the business website. They have the business address. They have everything put in place. Ebony said, I'm going to think you scamming. You might be the better option. You actually might be the most affordable option. But if I look up your business and your business doesn't look credible and you're charging $10,000, but then I go over here and look up this business and they look credible, but they're charging 15, I might take the risk and spend the 15. I might take the risk and spend the 15. So one small thing can cost you. One small thing can cost you, even a food truck. Yes, even a food truck. Food trucks, if you are in a state where you have to use, what is it called? What's the place? You guys have to have like a main hub. You can use that as your business address. Even if you're a home-based business, don't cut corners. So again, think of it as I'm the angry customer. I want a refund on my product or service. Yep, your commissary kitchen. Absolutely. A virtual address. Absolutely. So I'm an angry customer. I'm not happy with the product or service that you gave me. You're not responding to my emails. You're not responding to my text messages. So I'm just going to pull up. When I Google your business, your home address pops up. So guess where I'm coming to as the angry customer? I'm coming to your house. I'm upset. You in there, you in the kitchen cooking dinner for the kids. The kids outside running around in the yard with dad. But I'm mad at you. So I'm coming to see you because your home address is on your home address is on your business documents. That's where you do business at. So again, what you want to do is you want to use your registered agent's address. Yes, that can be changed. Just go to your Secretary of State, get your address, contact your Secretary of State and change it, okay? Yeah, absolutely. The angry customers. Go to Anytime Mailbox, Regus, Regus, Opius, or Anytime Mailbox. Just make sure that it's a physical building. No P.O. Box, no UPS, no FedEx stores, no post office box. Yes, I will put the address on my website. Absolutely. Now, if you're doing government contracting, I heard somebody earlier say something about government contracting. They do not take virtual addresses for they do not take virtual addresses for government contracting. So what you want to do is contact find a family member or friend. Find a family member or friend and say, hey, can I use your address as my business address? And they'll allow you to do that. I don't use iPostal. Barbara, I don't use iPostal. Yep, absolutely, Kim. Okay, y'all, let's move forward. Let's move forward. I don't want to spend too much. If you have questions, drop your questions. Yes, if you have permission to use your broker's, that's fine. If you have permission to use it, absolutely. All right, so choosing the right structure. So you're probably thinking, well, Coach K, what is the best structure for me? All right, so I don't encourage being a sole proprietor. A lot of times it's easy for people and it's low cost. But if you are a sole proprietor, there's still a lot of legal risk associated with you. You don't take the legal risk off of you. I encourage all entrepreneurs to start off with an LLC. I encourage, it's the easiest option. It's best for anybody that's in the coaching, consulting, service business, product-based business, retail, contractors. It's the easiest way to go. Easiest way for you to go. Most entrepreneurs start with the LLC because this is the strongest point. It's going to protect your assets. It's going to remove some of the legal risk off you. If you're not an LLC, let's just say I'm a beautician and I'm doing hair and I'm a sole proprietor, or I don't have my LLC set up at all, and somebody has an allergic reaction to some shampoo that I use, and they decide to sue me, but I'm a sole proprietor. I cut corners when it came to starting my business. I played it small. Well, guess what? When they sue you, they get access to everything that you have. But sometimes by having the LLC in place and having different entities in place, it gives you an additional layer of protection to help you. Okay. So there's so many strategies and importance to having the LLC. As you make revenue in your business, if you're making between $60,000 and $75,000 in revenue in your business, you could potentially have a conversation with your tax advisor or your tax specialist, and they could change it to an S corp. That's a tax filing strategy. Okay. This is case by case scenario. It depends on if you're paying yourself, if you're paying paying additional employees. I don't do taxes. So I will tell you, once you make $60,000 to $75,000 in revenue, just reach out to somebody, your CPA, your tax specialist, somebody that can help you with this, okay? And then if you have a nonprofit, or maybe you want to start a nonprofit, there's so many strategies in having a for-profit and a nonprofit. I think people should have both. Your for-profit is going to be how you receive all the money, where the money is going to go, how the money is going to help you grow. Your nonprofit is where your mission or your impact is going to be, is where you're going to receive your grants, your donations, your scholarships, and your fundraising. You can also receive grants for your for-profit. Your for-profit and your nonprofit work together. They're not two different companies. Here's an example. My for-profit was my childcare center. At the end of the year, every dollar that we made, I wanted to be able to keep it and do whatever I wanted with it, okay? My nonprofit was a STEM-based program. It was a STEM education that we used to incorporate into our business to help us get access to more funding, but also help us grow in the community. My nonprofit and my for-profit shared the same mission, make an impact in our community for early childhood education. We didn't compete. It wasn't a competition. And then we collaborated. So if there was a grant out there that said that they wanted to fund a nonprofit, I applied for my nonprofit and talked about how our for-profit was helping us. If there was a grant out there that said, hey, you have to be a for-profit, I applied for the grant for my for-profit and talked about how I was collaborating with my nonprofit to make an impact. My for-profit was the daycare. My nonprofit was the education piece inside of my daycare. And I was able to go crazy when it came to grants. Okay. So having a nonprofit is not always required, but I want you to understand the strategy of having a nonprofit. You want to make sure you define your mission. You have to build a board. Your board has to have 3 to 7 members on your board. It has to be an odd number. I encourage your board to be a mix of different people. So these should be professionals, community leaders, subject matter experts, not your homegirls, your homeboys, your family members, your brothers and sisters. I would get people that are from different walks of life. I might get a minority on my board. I might get a male on my board. Might get somebody that's Native American. I might get somebody that's elderly. I might get a youth. So we see life from different perspectives to help us with our impact, but most importantly, so our board is more diverse and can help us get access to more grants. Register your organization. You want to make sure you register with the Secretary of State. Register the same way you would go to your Secretary of State's website, register your entity. But the biggest thing is making sure that you apply for your 501c3 tax exempt status or file for your tax exempt status. Grant funding is not taxable when it comes to a grant. Donations are not taxable as well. So you're able to take this money, reinvest it back into your nonprofit without being taxed. This is why I love nonprofits. Now, remember, you have to have a board of 3 people that have to tell you what to do as well. So it's not just you. So some people shy away from that. But also what you do in your nonprofit is monitored a little different. So I want you to screenshot this because this is what you need for your nonprofit. Your mission statement, your board of directors, your articles of incorporation, EIN, bylaws, conflict of interest policies, a bank account for your nonprofit. You also have to have a website for your nonprofit, and then financial trackings. I want to show you guys really quick. I want you to take a screenshot of this because this is going to be your homework for tonight. I want you to go through and I want you to let me know, are you ready to scale? These are going to be are you ready? This is going to be your checklist. And if you're not, it's okay. My job is to position you to make sure that you're ready to scale. But your homework for tonight is to go through and see if you have these things in place. There will be a checklist inside of your VIP portal. We'll also put a checklist inside of the community as well, just for this. I'm sorry, in the Facebook group as well, just for this. But I want to see where you are in your business. Are you truly ready to scale? And are there some things that we need to work on? If there's something on here that you don't have, let's just work on it. Let's work on it and put a game plan and a date behind it on when you're going to do it. So if you don't have your LLC yet, what's my date to make this happen? I want my LLC by this date. I want to make sure that I have my DUNS number by the end of this week. I didn't touch on operating agreement, but your operating agreement, you can go to Rocket Lawyer. Actually, inside of VIP, I'll put a operating agreement inside that you guys can use, and all you have to do is fill in the information. So I'll put that inside of VIP for you. I'll also put a business plan prompt that you can put inside of ChatGPT that will help you generate a business plan. I'll put that inside of VIP portal. Actually, I'll put that inside of VIP portal, the VIP portal, so you guys will have it. One last thing that I wanted to show you guys was how to properly build out a website. I seen that there are a lot of people that said, I just need a funding strategy. Tiffany, we're going to get there. Stay with me. Stay with me. You have to be funding ready to get the funding strategy. You also have to show how you're going to pay the money back. So I got to show you how to not just make sure you're ready. I got to show you how to make the money. So when you get the funding, how you going to pay the money back? So just stay with me. This week, I'm going to show you how to do it. I got you. So some people said they're stuck on website. I'm going to show you guys this really, really quick. Really, really quick. We'll unlock it again. And I'll actually do another demo on this tomorrow inside of VIP. Okay. So let's just say I wanted to create a website for my business. And when you go online, you'll see that people or graphic designers are charging 10, 20. So I seen somebody charging $10,000 for a website, and I thought that was insane. AI can help you generate and create a website. So what you can do is you can go to ChatGPT and get your prompt. So we're gonna go to ChatGPT and talk to ChatGPT, and we're just gonna say, "Hey, I'm getting ready to create a website in Base 44 for my transportation company. I need you to give me the prompt to put inside of Base 44 to create a fully functionable website for my business. I want this to be to highlight my impact, give my mission, and shows how I'm making a change and making a difference, but also growing my transportation company." And so what this is going to do is it's going to give me a prompt. And if you're in VIP, yes, I will make sure you have this prompt. But it's going to give me a prompt. And all I have to do is take this prompt. Somebody said, have you heard of Lovable? Yes, I like Base 44 better. And I'm going to tell you why. You're going to take this prompt and you're going to go inside of, hold on, y'all. I did it earlier just to save time. You're going to take this prompt and you're going to go in and you're going to paste this prompt inside of Base 44. Base 44 is then just going to go through and it's going to create the website for you. So your homework tonight is, if you don't have a website, team, I want you to drop the link for Base 44 in the chat, and I want everybody to go create a profile with Base 44. Yes, this prompt will be inside of VIP. I got you. All right, so this is going to go through inside. So you go to Base 44, you get the prompt from Base 44, you paste it inside of ChatGPT. I'm sorry, you go to ChatGPT, you get the prompt inside of ChatGPT. Then you go to Base 44. When you go to Base 44, it's going to generate the website for you. You guys, this is the website that it did. Based off of the prompt that I put in, this is the website that it created in just minutes. Team, drop the link for Base 44 in the chat for me. It's coming, y'all. I spoke to chat, but I'm going to give you a link that you guys can just paste. This is the website that it created for me, okay? So it gave me an about me, and you can go in, you can change this information. You can give it pictures of you and about yous and give it your team. It created about me. It gave it the services. It gave it the strengths. It talks about my impact, so it's connecting me with grantors based off of that. It gave full details and contact information. I would just update it with my contact information here. All of this, request a quote, route plan, and different services that we offer. Everything that I need to grow. Now, if you're like, well, how do I link my domain to it? How do I make sure that it is a fully functionable website? You'll be able to link your domain here. So you can actually, if you go to like Inos, GoDaddy, Wix, where you actually lock in your domain and secure your brand name, you can link that inside of here. You do need the paid version of Base 44. I will tell you that, because it's going to give you so many different features. And yeah, you can create websites. You can actually learn this information and start charging other people for it, y'all. Like, imagine you learn how to create a website on Base 44. You actually can make it a mobile app as well. They do mobile apps also. I mean, like, literally can be on the App Store and everything. App Store, Google Store. So you can create apps with this also. If you're currently using Lovable, you can keep Lovable, but I personally like Base 44 better. I'm going to show you why I like Base 44 better, because Base 44 has this super agent feature that I'm going to show you guys how to use this week to build out like social media agents that work within your business. What's your question, Nancy? You can drop it in the chat. Yes, you can add your logo. So you can actually put anything inside of here. So I just gave it a quick prompt. But you can add anything that you want. You can add your logos, you can add your pictures, you can add your brand colors, whatever it is that you want to add inside of Base 44 to make it more yours. Absolutely. Here's one that I did for you. You can connect it up here. If you have Shopify, continue to use Shopify. I just spent $3K for the website designs and hosting, and they probably just use Base 44. Absolutely, Kimberly. Most people are using AI to create your websites, and they're charging you thousands of dollars for it. Yeah, if you use Shopify, just continue to use what you have. So after you create your account with Base 44, comment done in the chat. Comment done in the chat. The prompt will be inside of VIP. I highly encourage you to upgrade. I highly encourage you to upgrade to the paid option, because you're going to use this super agent option as well. You're going to use this super agent option as well. That's going to help you with like your social media strategies. It's going to help you with delegating different tasks. Like imagine having somebody at your fingertips that does all of this work for you. That's the website I just showed you. I just built. So these are just websites I've been playing around with before you guys. I'm not sure how much Shopify charges. Sorry, it's not my thing. All right, but this is another website that I did just playing around, and I just gave it a prompt, and it just went in and created the website for me. All right, so what I want to do, your homework for tonight is, one, to make sure that you are structure ready. So I want you to go through this checklist. Let me go back. I want you to go through this checklist, screenshot this checklist. We'll also make sure it's inside of the VIP portal, also inside of the Facebook group. Last thing is, I want you to go create you a website. Because somebody that creates their website, I have a special gift for you. Let's say I'll do a Amazon gift card tomorrow. So I want you to create your websites with Base 44, and I actually want to see them. So drop them inside of the Facebook group after you create them, so we can actually see them and support you on your new websites that you are generating. So I want to put a pause in day one for now. Yes, you have to. VIP is an investment into your business. The AI prompt to create the website will be inside of VIP. The AI prompt to create the website will be inside of your VIP portal. My team will actually send out the link to your VIP portal again tonight. So just give us a moment to upload everything and check your email. Check your email, and we'll send out access to the VIP portal. It will take them a moment to upload this replay inside as well, and to upload the resources, so it won't be automatic. Just give my team just a minute, please. All right, be patient with my team, but I promise you they are the best. Two winners for the winner for actually executing on their homework last night. I'm going to do a $25 Amazon gift card. Last night's homework was stepping outside of your comfort zone, going into the community or the Facebook community, and actually introducing yourself. So the winner of a $25 gift card is going to be Hannah Essenberg. Hannah Essenberg is going to be the $25 Amazon gift card winner. Team, if we can just reach out to Hannah. She actually did her homework yesterday and was able to introduce herself, stepped outside of her comfort zone and did her pitch video and introduced herself inside of You're welcome, Hannah. You're welcome. Thank you for taking action. Okay. So I'm going to put a pause on the value and information for today because we have so much to unlock tomorrow. What I want to do is a reminder, VIP portal will be sent out to you via email if you are VIP. If you're not VIP, what are you waiting on? It's going to be filled with value and filled with information. Give my team a moment just to upload everything. Just give them just a moment. Please be patient with them. Tomorrow's Q&A, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern time. An hour of Q&A. Main session will follow immediately. Only VIP will have access to Q&A tomorrow. Only VIP will have access to Q&A tomorrow. So if you're like, well, Coach K, I need to be in the room. Coach K, you have to be VIP to be able to ask questions. VIP is an investment of $97. So if you would like to upgrade, it's just an investment of $97, but you can set it up on payment arrangements. You can set it up on payment arrangements. So let me show you what this looks like. So this is our website. When you get ready to upgrade to VIP, just select yes, upgrade me to VIP here. You'll go in and type your information in, your card information, or you can do payment plan options. So you can do Zip, you can do Sizzle, you can do it looks like Zip and Sizzle are the only two options on there. You might be able to sign up today. So if you're like, well, Coach K, I don't have $97, you can do one of the payment plan options and they might not charge you anything out of pocket today. So you can spread out your payments so that you can actually give yourself a little time to make your first investment, okay? What I'm going to do is somebody that takes action and joins VIP, I'm going to do a special giveaway at the end of the challenge for somebody that that executes and joins VIP. Homework, again, build out your websites. Build out your websites. Make sure that you are grant funding and scalable, right? Scale ready. Use the checklist that's going to be inside of the program or going to be inside of your VIP portal and going to be inside of the Facebook community. And go inside of the community, go inside the Facebook group and drop your biggest takeaway from today. All right. So I'm going to let you guys go for now. I love you and I appreciate you. I thank you for locking in. If for whatever reason you haven't received your resources, you can reach out to our support team and they will support you as well. I love you guys. I appreciate you and I'll see you.